Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Move over, the Ordinary Argireline solution. There's a new BOTOX in a bottle in town. I'm talking about the Snoxin II serum from Indeed Labs. This is a product which has gone viral on TikTok recently, so much so that it's almost impossible to get your hands on this serum. People are saying this will give you the same great results as with injectable BOTOX, that's smoothing out the fine lines and wrinkles for the ultimate anti-aging skincare routine. You guys know, particularly those that have been with the channel some time, that I love the Ordinary Argireline solution. This has been my go-to anti-aging serum for like 3 years now, and it really has helped me to get on top of my fine lines and wrinkles and help boost the anti-aging prowess of my skincare routine. I'm always happy to put through the paces any new and viral skincare though, so I purchased the Snoxin II serum and I want to share with you my thoughts, feelings, opinions in today's video. So sit back, relax, let's talk a new BOTOX in a bottle. Now, before we get into this video, I would love to know what your own experience with the Ordinary Argireline or the Snoxin II serum by Indeed Labs has been. Sound off in the comments section below and share with me your experiences. I'm going to be sharing my own thoughts, feelings, opinions in today's video, but of course, they are just that, my own, and I really want to get that conversation going and hear from you guys too. Whatever your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on either of these products, if you're like me, you like the channel, and you enjoy this style of skincare content, don't forget to let me know by reaching down and giving this video a big thumbs up and a like. I don't measure my own value and worth in life based on the number of likes I get, because that would never be healthy. But unfortunately, YouTube still does. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So until that changes, we need to play the algorithm game. And honestly, I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you that takes a small moment out of your day to like the content that I create here on the channel. Now, without further ado, should we cut that waffle and delve straight on in? So for the longest possible time, my ultimate anti-aging duo in my skincare routine has been these two serums, the Ordinary Argireline and the Ordinary Matrixyl. These are both powerful peptide serums which, if used together, can give you some great immediate anti-aging benefits, some plumping, reducing fine lines and wrinkles, and some great long-term payoffs too. These are a true holy grail combination, and I covered how to use them and the benefits in a separate video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. Definitely one to check out, because I know so many people that have incorporated these two side by side and got some game-changing results. However, when it comes to skincare, I like to mix things up every so often, try some new products to see if I could just get some enhanced benefits. And that's really what drew me towards the Indeed Labs Snoxin II serum. This has actually been around for 10 years. So this is a serum which predates all the hype that it seems to be getting at the moment. And it's been a bit of a slow burner. You know, it didn't have the best sales when it launched, but they have been growing over time. And they've exploded recently thanks to people hyping up the product over on TikTok. People say that in terms of its ability to be like BOTOX in a bottle, it's far more effective than the Ordinary Argireline solution. And people have been reporting getting game-changing results. Of course, that was enough to convince me to put it through its paces and get my hands on it. That was no mean feat, because honestly, this serum has been sold out everywhere thanks to its increased popularity, but I got one tube which I actually found lasted me 6 weeks. I've been putting it through its paces and I want to share with you my thoughts and opinions, particularly how it compares to that Ordinary Argireline and Matrixyl combination that I've been using for so long. So interestingly, Indeed Labs, which are the brand behind the Snoxin II serum, were actually founded by Brandon Truax, who was the founder of The Ordinary. So there's definitely some linkage going on there. Indeed Labs has been around quite some time, and whilst they don't have that affordable price point that the Ordinary do, they're certainly not bougie, luxury and high-end by any means. They sit in that real mid-market segment, and some of their products are really well received. They do like a nano blur primer that I know so many people reach for and absolutely love, you know, minimizing the appearance of any pores or imperfections. So in terms of the Snoxin II serum, this actually retails for £22 here in the UK for 30ml, so around the $30 price point or maybe just a little bit less. It actually has very similar technology in it as the Ordinary Argireline solution, relying on peptides to give that anti-aging benefit. It also contains Matrixyl, which of course is a core component of the Ordinary Matrixyl serum, so there's definitely some similarities to be had here. However, if you look at the base formulation, there's some subtle differences too. There's some dimethicone in the Snoxin II serum, which is going to be a much more hydrating and smoothing out experience as what you'll get from the Ordinary water-based equivalents. I personally like a little dimethicone in my skincare routine. It gives that smoothness, that softness to the skin, some immediate, almost like blurring qualities to it, and it can help prevent dehydration throughout the day. It's also packed full of glycerin, which is my favourite humectant. Humectants draw in and retain moisture within themselves. In doing so, they plump themselves out, which again can give a very temporary appearance of a minimising of fine lines and wrinkles, because the plumper, the juicier our skin is, the less noticeable any wrinkles will be. So just based on the ingredients list alone, I was sold at the immediate anti-aging benefits that you're going to get from this. But it's the long-term benefits that I'm really keen on. Now, the standout ingredient from the Snoxin II serum is a peptide known as XEP018. Sounding super scientific, but I'm going to leave a bit more information about that in the description box below. However, the founders of this peptide describe it as this. They say it's a biometric of a natural peptide from venomous marine cone snails. They say biologically it acts as a modulator of the neurotransmission and also selective blocker of sodium channels in the skin. So this is quite a scientific way of saying actually it will help minimize some of the contractions we see within the face, which can trigger dynamic fine lines and wrinkles. In that sense, it works in a similar way to BOTOX, but I think to compare the two as like a like for like, you're just going to lead yourself to disappointment, because it's not going to give the exact same benefits as what you'll see with injectable BOTOX, and I don't think we should expect it to. Treatments that we apply topically to the skin can give really great benefits, but injectable treatments done under the supervision of a medical professional, of course, are going to have an enhanced performance, but that's reflected in the increased price point that you're going to be paying for them, and the fact it's a little bit more invasive. Set our expectations right from the start and say, whilst people might refer to this as BOTOX in a bottle, actually it can give great anti-aging benefits, but it's not going to be directly comparable to BOTOX itself. So we've kind of covered what it is, but I want to share with you my own experiences with this. So first out the bat, you get some really great immediate results. Your skin feels smoother. It's a joy to apply to the skin. It glides on, much more hydrating than the ordinary Matrixol and Argireline combo, but you should expect that based on the ingredients alone. You definitely get an immediate plumping. Now this isn't something that's like transformative, but it is definitely noticeable to the naked eye, which is great. The brands say that you need to wait like 2 hours to see the maximum results, and this is definitely the case for me. You apply this to the skin, wait sort of 30 minutes, and then go back and look, think, yeah, the skin looks smoother, it definitely looks plumper, and yet you can see those anti-aging benefits. I didn't recheck it at the 2 hour point, because honestly I'm too forgetful for all of that, but it's definitely a product that you apply to the skin and wait a little while to see those benefits. In the short term, I'm sold. I think you get some great anti-aging and hydrating benefits. In the long term though, I'm intrigued to see what this actually delivers. You're definitely getting the benefits from that Matrixol, which, as with the Matrixol serum from the Ordinary, will boost the levels of collagen and elastin production in the skin in the long term. Also hydrates, and you can see with that Snoxin and some of the other ingredients in it, how that base formulation will help minimize dehydration and help the body to retain its natural water content. All this is going to be great for skin barrier health and reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles in the long term. I didn't realise until quite some time into my skincare journey that one of the main reasons for the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles on my own skin was just dehydration. So anything we can do to help the body retain its natural hydration, is going to be a real good thing, and I think the Snoxin will help to do that. Now, if I'm going to compare and contrast it to the Ordinary Argireline and Matrixol together, well, if you bought both of those serums, they come at a very similar price point together as what the Snoxin II serum does. However, you're technically getting double the amount of product if you bought the two together, 60ml versus 30ml for the Indeed Labs one. So it is going to be slightly more expensive. However, I think you get better immediate results from the Snoxin by Indeed Labs as what you do from the Ordinary Argireline and Matrixol matched together. You get hydration from both, but I think that's taken to the next level with the Snoxin. You get a really nice plumpness to the skin, but again, I noticed a more immediate benefit from the Indeed Labs version as what I did from the Ordinary cocktail. In the long term, I definitely think that some of the studies done into these serums show some great promise. Lots of people will say that peptides are useless. They can't get into the skin, they don't really do anything. Whilst I know a lot of people do subscribe to that, I covered my own thoughts, feelings and opinions on that in a recent video, which I'll link up there. For me, I've got some amazing results on my own skin from using peptides. This is why I recommend them freely here on the channel. They're not going to be for everyone. Like with everything in skincare, you need to match the products you reach reach for to your individual budget and skin type. But I think peptides have a real key role to play in an effective anti-aging skincare routine. The main thing for me reaching for the Snoxin II is you get it all in one treatment. Rather than having to mix the Ordinary Argireline and the Ordinary Matrixyl together, it's all there, done for you. So if you're looking to streamline, make your skincare routine as easy and convenient as possible, I think the Snoxin really does add some benefit in that respect. For me though, it's the extra level of hydration and the smoothness that this serum gives, which makes me want to reach for it time and time again. I would say if you're on a budget, stick with the Ordinary Argireline and Matrixyl. Honestly, you can't go wrong. Such a beautiful combination that won't break the bank and will give you some really wonderful anti-aging results in terms of your skincare journey. However, if you're willing to pay just a little bit more, I think reaching for the Indeed Labs Snoxin II serum will streamline your routine, minimise the number of products that you actually need. You'll also get some additional hydration beyond what you'll see from that ordinary cocktail, and in the long term I think this is probably going to give you fractionally more anti-aging benefit. It's all going to come down to your individual price point and what you're willing to spend on skincare. Whilst I don't buy into the hype that this is truly Botox in a bottle, which is what has been said over on TikTok, I definitely think this is a game changer and anti-aging serum, and one that if I can get my hands on it, I'm going to continue to use. You can use it interchangeably with the Ordinary Matrixyl and Argireline together. Like I say, do what works for you. But for me, the convenience of having one product rather than two and the enhanced smoothness and hydration you get makes this a winner every single time. I would love to know what your thoughts, feelings and opinions are when it comes to this serum. Are you going to make the switch or are you sticking with the Ordinary? Let me know in the comments section below. Whatever you choose, I would say moderate your expectations. Not the same as Botox, but that doesn't mean it can't have a wonderful value when it comes to your own skincare routine. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well and love your skin. Take care. Bye.